Hey guys, it's Crazy Comic Lady here, and it's question 11 of the Disney Drawing Challenge, which was to turn any character into a zombie. And I was really nervous about actually doing this day because I've never drawn a zombie character before. So I was really unsure about how to kind of draw blood and gore and bones and make a picture kind of look horrifying. So I decided that I would do Stitch from Lilo and Stitch as the character, because he's already really creepy to start with because of those giant fangs and those spiky things that kind of stick out of his back. So half of my work was kind of done for me because of the character I chose. But yeah, I sketched it, and I was actually kind of surprised about how the sketch kind of came out. I was expecting it to be like a bit of a failed disaster, but I was actually kind of pleased with how it looked. So after I sketched it, I actually spent so long kind of just procrastinating and not getting on with the colouring because I was just so, I had no idea how on earth to kind of colour blood and gore and kind of have it mix in with his fur as well, because his fur is so blue. So in the end, I eventually decided that I would colour it with Prismacolor pencils, since I'm a lot more confident with using colour pencils than I am with markers. So I got out my Prismacolors, and I wanted him to have kind of like a skull, half of his face just be the skull, and I sort of kind of like the concept of that idea, but I think in the end, the final picture, it doesn't really work that well, because I decided to put in a background, because I've been wanting all my pictures for this challenge to look like kind of completed full illustrations. So I put in this background with trees and everything. I think that really kind of takes away from the picture. It makes his skull part of his body look too bright, and it stops him popping out of the page as well. So I kind of regret my decision of putting a background in, but you can decide for yourselves which version you like better. But yeah, I really wish I'd kind of scanned it before I put the background in, just so I had a version of it. But never mind, live and learn. I think in the end, the face took a really long time. I think that took just an hour just to colour the face, and in total, the whole picture took about 3 hours just to colour it. But yeah, I was actually quite happy with how the ribs came out, because I started with colouring kind of the blood and the gore and the flesh around the ribs first in a very dark red colour, and then when I was doing the bones, his rib cage, I was using a pale creamy colour, and I ran the creamy pencil over the red that I'd already put down, and that kind of streaked the red colour into his rib cage, so it made the ribs look more gory and bloody, and I kind of liked the effect that kind of gave off. So yeah, I think in general I was actually kind of pleased with how my first attempt at a zombie came out. So I'm happy that I tried this and I did something different, and that's the great thing about this challenge, that I'm really enjoying kind of pushing myself to try different things. And yeah, I hope you guys are all enjoying the challenge as well if you're participating, because yeah, I really wasn't sure how on earth I was going to do this day. So if you guys have been doing the challenge too, do leave me a link so that I can see your pictures, because I'd love to know what character you picked for Zombie Day. Yeah, Lilo and Stitch, it was actually one of those movies that I didn't see when it first came out. I don't think I was quite as much into Disney in the early 2000s. So this movie and Emperor's New Groove and Mulan were all movies I missed when they first came out. I don't think I saw Lilo and Stitch until actually quite recently. I think it was a few years ago, and someone was telling me that I really should watch it because it was such a good movie. So I recently watched the sequel, actually, and I was really disappointed with the sequel for Lilo and Stitch. It didn't grab me at all. And I know there's like a series and stuff, because I've seen like a pink Stitch. So somehow he must get a girlfriend, and I don't know how that happens because I haven't seen the other movies or the TV series or anything. So I don't know, but that looks so cute. So it's I almost want to watch it just so that I can see the little pink character. Maybe I'll get around to that one day. I do actually have that Disney Life app thing, so it's kind of like Disney Netflix. So I think it's all on there. So I might have a search for it at some point when I have a free minute. But yeah, the next question is favorite Disney wedding, and I'm kind of sort of looking forward to this one because it's one of my like favorite Disney moments in a Disney movie. So that will be my next picture. So yeah, I don't have a whole lot more to say about this picture. Let me know again what your feelings are on my kind of background, and if you preferred it with or without the background. I still think I preferred it without the background in it on this picture. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope you've been enjoying the Disney Drawing Challenge, and yeah, go and check out SamBeAwesome and BerryZem, who are also doing the challenge with me. Their playlists will be linked in the video description below, so you can go check them out and see their pictures. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all soon. Bye!